Welcome to Coco Toffee TV.
We're back with another thrilling and exciting episode where we're going to talk about friendships. So, you guys, please
like, comment, and subscribe.
And tell us what you consider to be friendships. What is the best friend to you? What is a good friend? What is an associate? And what is just, it's time to let it go. So, yeah,
Friend.
Yeah, what's a friend?
What's up, friend?
Put it in the comments and stay tuned. This is a good episode. The value of friendship.
The value of friendship?
What is friendship? What does it mean?
What is it?
Yeah, or how do you decide if someone is like a best friend, a good friend, an associate?
Yeah.
Like how do you define those levels?
You asking me or?
Yeah, I'm asking.
Well, for me,
is it quality or quantity?
I think it's quantity
and
a little bit of quality, because obviously quality is what holds your length of, we've been friends for 35 years kind of thing. But you can still have friendship for 35 years and it's no great quality.
Quality.
Yeah. So
you can have quantity and not quality.
Yeah.
And you can have quality but not quantity.
Yeah. And you're just saying quality because you've had length of time with a friend.
But are you loyal to a friend that you've known for 35 years? Like
I'm loyal to the fault. I think that's my fault. When it comes to me and my friendships, I think I'm very loyal. I feel like and I feel like I struggle because I expect my friends to do the same that I would do.
And do they do that though?
Not all. But it doesn't mean I love them any less.
Yeah.
But would it make me question my friendship? No, because everyone's different. I guess they will do for me differently, you know what I mean, than what I'll do for them, and vice versa. But I'm a person that I will give my arm. Yeah. I will give my arm.
That's probably why we connect a lot. But see, me, because I've lived in different countries, I've had close friends in each country. And I've had friends that we've been friends since I was knee-high to a grasshopper.
Of course.
But isn't always quality. Like, I have certain friends, and they know who they are. Like, I haven't spoken to them in a long time, but when we do get to... It's like you press pause on the VCR. For you whippersnappers, the VCR is...
a recorder of that video.
You press pause on YouTube and then you press play. Because I'm going to get into that. But it's like you press pause on the VCR or whatever like that. And then we get back, you press play. Like it doesn't skip a beat.
Yeah.
And then I have those friends that we were friends when I was little. You're probably like one of my oldest friends. And it's like, we're still friends.
But it's not the same.
We're on two different paths. So like when we try to force come together, not that I dislike you any little bit. We're just on a different path. And those that know me know that I've changed a lot in terms of who I am, my personality, my spiritual beliefs and everything. So a lot of my friends are still on that same path. So when we've come together, it's either they don't understand me or they're very judgmental.
Okay.
So the love's still there, but I can't hang. Hey girl, what you doing? You want to get like...
Yeah. I mean, and as well, it's about what we've experienced in life. We are no longer in our 20s where we used to hang out all day, all night and do nothing much. We are all grown. We are grown, mature people. So our lifestyle, like the way, like some of my friends, my son, my children, my son, he's 24 this year. And I'm not going to say how old I am. But he's 24 this year, so therefore I'm able to do a lot more things now than when he was younger. I don't need to worry about no babysitter. I don't need to worry about where he gonna be at night. I now can get up and go. So where some of my friends still have younger children, I have to now be considerate and mindful of that. Doesn't mean I don't love them any less, but I'll have to arrange differently. Where obviously me and you, we can get up and we gone. But if we're going to now invite other people, we have to check in on if they got babysitters, if their husband don't mind. You know what I'm saying? So
speaking about that, okay, so with me and friendships, right? I won't say ended friendships, but I've kind of pulled away from a lot of people because, okay, so if I'm tight with you, yeah, and I tell you some deep dark secret of myself, it's between me and you. It ain't me, you, and your husband and your wife. You know what I mean? And I've been in situations where I've been close with friends, very close friends, and then they got married, right? And so I'm still thinking I'm close with them. And I'm telling about my situation, and they're having pillow talk with the husband about my situation because they're close with the... No, it's hard. Okay, fine. If it gets to a point where that's my husband, that's my spouse, that's my partner, and we don't keep secrets, then I'm not going to tell you anything else about me. But he's not my friend. I don't know him.
How would you?
I know him, but
how would you know that she's told him?
It's happened on multiple occasions where I've talked to a friend about something, and their spouse has mentioned to me something.
That's wrong.
Yeah, it's happened on multiple occasions.
Yeah, that's
so my married friends, I love them, love their husbands, but I kind of separate myself sometimes because I don't think pillow talk, and then you come back to me like the three of us are having a conversation. And I'm like, you're comfortable with him, but I don't know.
No, and I have a marriage certificate to prove that. I have been in that situation of marriage.
It's documented somewhere.
It's documented.
That I may or may not have jumped the broom.
But
I may be still on the other side of that broom right now. But I'm a single lady.
I can safely say that my husband, anything that I would say to him, he wouldn't. That's a. Because I know that you've already done the girl don't tell nobody. But again, he's also my best friend. So, and if you've told me something that's made me go, oh my God, I can't, she gonna kill me with this. I can't keep the secret. And I'll be like, look, babe, I need to tell you something. I'm about to explode. It's not for him to now see you be like,
well, let me tell you how something that happened to me, right? Little story, quick story. So I'm not naming any names. So if it sounds like one of my friends, I'm talking about you, not to you, mind your business. I had a friend, right? And her now husband, then boyfriend, had a friend, and a guy friend, and they introduced us to each other. So me and this guy started to date, right? Then we didn't date, right?
Nothing wrong with that.
It was a situation that had happened that I complained about the guy. So I told my friend, because me and this friend, we've been friends since we're friending. Our friendship was friending, like we were friends for a long time.
Yes.
She's now married to this guy. The guy had a secret that I should have known about. That just don't ask questions. We listen, we don't judge.
Listen and we don't judge. I'm trying to follow the damn story.
Okay, so I'm gonna call the guy Mark. I'm gonna call the husband John, and I'm gonna call the girl Mary.
Right.
So Mark did something. Right. Mary and John knew about it. But they never told me.
Right.
I ended up finding out that Mark did something. Right. So I went to Mary and I was like, "Did you know Mark did X, Y, and Z?" And he came and he told me blah, blah, blah. I found out. And she was really quiet. So I'm like, did you already know? She's like, yeah. She's like, what was his name? John. John had told her that already. So I was like, you didn't think it was important to tell me? You knew me before you knew any of these ninjas.
Right.
And you didn't think it was important to tell me, who's been your friend for a long time. And she was like, he told me not to say anything to me.
No, that's wrong. Because they knew that Mark had potentially most probably put you in danger. Let's just say.
Well, we're in danger, but yeah.
But I'm just saying, if they knew John,
emotional danger.
If John was Mark's friend, then John should have told Mary to let you know.
Exactly.
But maybe Mark didn't want you to know.
It doesn't matter.
But then they shouldn't be hooking you up with somebody that could potentially be putting you in danger.
Emotional danger, yes.
Yeah. So that's not even friends anyway.
But the thing is, me and her are tight. We're like this. You met this ninja after. Yeah. Like, we were now adults. We knew each other since teenagers. And you now met this guy in your life.
And
hard.
It's hard. I tell you why.
So you're faithful to some guy you just met.
No, she's faithful to her husband.
I know, I get that. But am I your friend or I'm not your friend?
That's where it's hard because her husband said don't say nothing. Me, I'm going to say something because you my friend.
I would say something too. I'll be like, look, I'm going to tell you something.
John, that's
X,
my
Y,
friend.
and Z.
Mark is your friend. She's my friend.
And let me handle it.
And let you be the judge. Yes.
Even if you came to me and say, look, I'm not supposed to tell you, but I'm a girl's girl. I'll be able to
pretend that you didn't even know.
No. But at least I know, and I'm not walking blindly into a situation.
I think that should have been,
And speaking about that, another thing that happened to me when it comes to friendships. So I noticed, right, when it came to my friends, I noticed that I was carrying the friendships.
Okay.
I was doing all the calling. I was doing all the inviting out. Not saying that when we were together, it didn't gel, but the initiation always came from me. So one day, a few years ago, I said to myself, you know what? I'm going to stop calling just to see who calls me. And I had a rotation of maybe like 10 close friends. And I said, I'm going to stop calling. And guess what? When I stopped calling,
your phone didn't ring.
My phone stopped ringing.
I go through that. That's not even just friendship. That's family too. Like I feel like I carry a lot of things, and same as you. If I've got people that I thought I would not die for. That's a bit extra, but just people that I'll be like, I will ride or you know.
Yeah, they might ride or die.
Yeah, and then I'm like, okay, if I don't call you, I don't hear from you.
Exactly.
So I'm like, let me stop calling.
And your phone stopped ringing.
The number you're calling has not been recognized.
or you know what I mean? Like, or just quietly pick up this.
Hello.
Wait a minute, did I pay my bill? Because my phone ain't ringing.
And I'm thinking, did I do something wrong?
Yeah.
Like, what's wrong with just? I mean, we don't have to speak every day. I said that to you too. I said, girl, we do not have to speak every day. But even if you do the hey, girl, just checking on you, that's felt
communication.
To me, that's thoughtful enough that you could be like, girl, hey, just checking on you. And you know, there's a lot of people that I'll be like, damn, we ain't spoken since 4 months ago.
And you look and see who last called.
You. And then, you know, with me, because I'm now mature and I'm grown, I'm like, it could be another 4 months.
Exactly. Like,
it could be another 4 months.
It bothered me at first, but now I just like, so you know, as you get older, your circle gets smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller. And what I notice even now, it's gotten so small that mostly it's like 1 or 2 people and my family.
Yes.
I talk to my family all the time, and I'm like, okay, so what's really important? Because one thing, if people ain't there, your family's going to always be there.
Yeah. I mean, back to the question of friendship. I mean, I would like to think that I have best friends. And when I say that, it's because, like you said, knee high. We've known each other from knee high. But then there's also some best friends that from knee high, we're now no longer speaking.
Exactly.
Because a situation has occurred.
And it'd be some people you met, like me and you, for example. Like, I have only known Simone since I've been in England. I've only been in, not even the whole time, because I came here in 2017, like the ending of 2000, I've been here 6.5 kind of years. And I think I met you like maybe 2019, it's probably 2018.
It has to be. It was way before COVID.
Yeah, it was before COVID.
We didn't even know COVID was about to happen.
This is it. So
it was way before that.
It's 2018 because I only got here.
2018?
Yeah, because I've only been here since 2017. The ending of 2017.
She's like a fungus. Girl, that's it. Really?
She thinks. Well, you know what? I am an oyster mushroom.
She grows
which is
on you.
Delicious fungus.
She grows on you. Really?
Speaking of oyster mushrooms, I feel like that. I might have some tonight.
Yeah, you have to cook me some.
I can make.
What is it? Oyster chica.
Fried taste.
How did we do that? We were just talking about friendship.
I know. Sorry, let's get back.
Wait, we'll talk about the oyster mushrooms after because they're good. So really, 20? I'm sure it's before then.
I came here October 17, 2017.
My God.
And then I was living in Birmingham.
I feel like we've known each other for years.
I know. See, that's what I'm saying. In terms of friendship, it's not necessarily quantity, it's quality. Because Simone and I, we got along. She's like my bestie in England.
Yeah.
Because we got along very well.
I think we understand each other.
Yeah.
She annoys me like hell. We understand that.
You know, Miss People. But you gotta love me.
We understand
that. Don't love me are haters.
Goddamn. But no, I feel like friendship is about as well quantity.
Yeah. Not
just quality.
And it's a two-way street. Like I think we got along because we help each other out. We do for each other. Like you know that if you know, I always know Simone's got my back if I need her, and she knows I have her back if she needs. Did I say that right?
I think they get it.
Exactly. And it's like, if you can rely on somebody, then you know what I mean. But it's not just a one-way rely.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Sometimes you feel like it's a one-way. That's what you now need to decipher. When I said earlier, I would do for others that I feel they don't do the same for me. Like, okay, when I was younger, girl, I was take off my earrings and we ready to fight. I'm gonna fight you. I'm gonna fight you. If she got a problem, I got a problem. That's just how. But I had to grow out of that because I'm realizing, shit, what happens when we don't speak?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Here I am ride or dying for her, and then the situation happens and then we're not even speaking. Like, make that make sense. So I had to mature and realize you can't fight everybody. Okay?
But then there are some people that I know that if I was in a bind and I was if I committed murder they'll be like help me burying the body, sitting in the jail cell with me, like, what we do next?
Yeah,
like
we ain't that close then.
I have one or two people.
You could drive and meet me somewhere, and then I help you drive that way.
Pay your bill.
Yeah. I ain't thinking for you, baby.
But you have some people that are like
no,
that,
for real.
You know what I mean? And then you have some people that like you bury the body and then when you're low, calling the cops.
Yeah.
Listen, let me tell you, you didn't get it from me, but
yeah.
So you have, and those are those backstabbers.
Yeah.
And I've experienced those as well.
No, I've experienced those as well. I think it's a part of growth as well.
Yeah.
It's what makes us who we are. I wouldn't say that all my friendships have been great. Like I could count on my two hands of the friendships that I sit back and I'll be like, did I do something wrong? And I'm very loyal to the fault. I like to communicate. She loves to communicate. And I know that if we've got a problem, we're communicating that out.
Yeah.
We're communicating it out.
And listening to each other. Because I've had really close friends of mine and I've noticed that, I don't even want to talk about that. We're not going to
We don't need to go there. But I get you.
I've lost friends on weird circumstances that had me question, like, what the hell?
Yeah.
And,
I'm still what the hellin'. What the hell, Barry? I'm still what the hellin'. Like, what?
Yeah.
Wait. When you go and you play it back in your head, you're like, that made no damn sense. But if you're willing to lose my friendship, knowing that I haven't done nothing wrong, then keep it pushing.
This is it. I can bed all by myself.
Chime in below. I know this felt like maybe just us two, but we was getting very emotional. But chime in below.
Yes.
Let us know. Has there been a friendship that you feel like, what the hell, Barry? What the hell's going on? Like, what did I do? Don't tell us everything, because unless you want to expose yourself. But just say like, yes, something.
If you can relate,
yes, just say, I can relate. That's what. Yeah, in the comments say, I can relate. That's all.
Yeah.
But for me, friendships doesn't even have to be about quality. You can have someone in your life for a year and it feels like you've been together for a very long time. Or you can have someone in your life for 25, 30 years and you're thinking, this is a great...
Time to let this go.
Well, no, I wasn't saying that.
I'm sorry.
I wasn't saying that.
No, but I just feel like in this age bracket, like we're old enough to say that...
38.
Yeah. We're old enough to say that... Anyway, we're old enough to say that, friendships, is a friendship not working?
This ain't working no more.
It's just not working.
It's like sometimes friendships come in like relationships.
Yeah.
Like I cried over friendships more than I have a relationship. Like,
and it hurts. Like it really hurts.
It hurts.
It really hurts.
Especially when you're thinking that's your ace boom coon and then you're just like, what? Did that?
Yeah.
Did I miss
and especially when you've but the thing is, if you guys were truly friends, even if you're not friends now, the one thing that you will know if your friendship was valuable is if you start because I have friends that know everything about me. Like they know where all the bodies are buried and I know where all of their bodies are buried. And even though we're not speaking, I still won't put the business out.
And you shouldn't have to.
Unless there is, of course. If my secrets start coming out and they get back to me, I know only a select few people.
Yes.
No, and I will put your business out there because where's the loyalty?
Where's the loyalty? That's the word.
If I tell you, Simone, I killed a man in 1875, and you say I'm going to hold that for the rest of your life, and you tell me, Taria, I busted a man's head open in 2034. I'm supposed to keep that to the day I die because at the time that I told you, we were like this.
Yeah.
So we have a big fight, and we're like this now. I shouldn't know.
I shouldn't have to hear my secret on the road like
exactly. And if you hear it, keep in mind yours is next, because that's something deep down inside that I swore I would never reveal, and you've just told me that you are not loyal.
I hear that, but again, friendship is all about growth, and friendship is all about learning. We're not always going to get on, but it doesn't mean that's the end of our friendship. It shouldn't mean that. You know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, for me, okay, what will make you leave a friendship?
Me, you know how you talked about earlier about how you're a friend to a fault? I am the same way. And it's usually not me that breaks it off.
Yeah.
It's usually the other person. But what will make me, again, if you put my business out, we're done.
Could you not talk about that?
Huh?
Could you not discuss that? Could that not be a conversation?
Nah, some things I've been through, my friends that know me know I embarrass very easy.
Yeah.
I embarrass, and that's like, it will pull me into a shower.
Okay.
So if you know that about me and I've given you that vulnerable space and you've now exposed that,
Right.
that tells me that you can't protect my feelings. And because me, I will give you my heart and
Right.
I will tell you to hold it. So if you take it and drop it and stand on it, I can't trust you. So I'm done.
No, I hear
I'm
that.
done.
I hear that.
But the most things, so there's only two things. If you bite me in my behind really bad, or if you ended it with me, I'm not gonna fight you because you're my friend. Like,
I mean, I've had friendships that they've just ended it, and I'm still sitting here thinking, did I miss a chapter?
I've had friends like that. I've had friends literally.
Something?
Yeah, I have one particular friend. I'm not saying their name. We were tight, and people to this day even ask me how that person is doing. I'm like, because they stopped speaking to me.
Yeah,
and I would send.
know.
I don't know why. I sent them, and that's happened to me 3 times actually. Like, maybe it's me. I need to look.
Maybe it is you.
Me. Hi, I'm the problem. It's
maybe
me.
it's you.
But
I think you need to own that.
Yeah, I'll own it. Whatever. But at least tell me what I did
What
wrong.
I did. That's where I'm coming from. So that I can either look into it and fix it.
Exactly.
And it's for me
but when
to
you
look
just
into it.
stop speaking, no explanation,
No
you got
explanation.
no argument or nothing. You just stop. And I'm even this person. I'm wishing them happy birthday.
Yes.
I'm wishing
happy Kwanzaa.
everything. Happy Yom Kippur and Eid and happy Hanukkah. All of that. And it's like
crickets.
Gross. So why am I trying?
Why am I trying?
Because it's a privilege to be my friend.
Yeah. I mean, again, it's about growth. I used to want to try. What is that?
40 minutes. We're gonna have to break this up into 2 segments.
This was a good one. I felt like this was a good. This caught me. But yeah, at the end of the day, I feel like I used to be like, please. I think that's the word. Friendship, please. I wanted to.
Yeah, I'm always, and that's what I noticed with a few of my friends. Like, I'm always the one begging and pleading or forgiving, or and we get in an argument, and I'm the one who concedes.
Right.
The other person never concedes.
Right.
And it also works on my insecurity because I feel like I'm not doing life right if I have to walk on eggshells.
Right.
With a friend. Like, why should I walk on eggshells?
No, we grown now. We over 35. And at the end of the day, I feel like you said earlier, I'm at that point that I don't mind if you don't speak to me ever again. I'm good.
I came in this world by myself. I'm not a twin that I know of anyway.
Even if I was a twin and we fell out.
Yeah. T and Tamara fell out, but they still love each other, but they just go separate ways.
And that's it. Family members, you fall out. At the end of the day, you love because we're related. And I would do for all my families, no matter what. At the end of the day, it is what it is. But I've got family members that I don't speak to.
Oh, I definitely do. I have siblings I don't speak to. And it's just,
it is what it is. No love lost. It is what it is. Keep it pushing.
But yeah, like I said, I came in this world by myself, and I'm going out by myself.
And on that note,
yeah, I'm going out by myself. So if we're not friends anymore, I take pride and I love what we shared. I love where we are, the things we've been through. I would never change that if I had to go back and do it all over. I love those friends, but if we've gotten to a point where we're no longer on the same path, then it is what it is. I still love you, but
hit the road, Jack.
And like she said, on that note, like,
comment, and subscribe.
And tell us about friendships, like she said, and let us know about your friendships. And, how do you feel about when you've had friends? What defines a best friend? That's a good question for you. What defines a good friend, a best friend, an associate?
Thank you, guys.
All right.
Love ya.
Bye.